Hey, what's up, guys? Today's installment's just going to be the after race weekly update, basically. Using my phone to record this, and my phone has a problem with the USB port, so transferring files is kind of annoying. Actually, it's kind of impossible, other than uploading and then I guess re-downloading onto your computer's hard drive or whatever, and then editing. So this is going to be unscripted, no edits, no pictures in the corners or anything. Just me chit-chatting about what's going on with me now. Alright, so the race was pretty interesting. Um, got there super early. Only had about five and a half hours of sleep. My nutrition, figured it was okay. I ate a lot of brown rice, bananas, stuff like that. Carb loaded like crazy the few nights before. Then that morning I just had not that much to eat, to be honest. Kind of wanted to just be with an empty stomach for less cramping. Other than the Pittsburgh Marathon, the Great Race was my second and only different type of event. It's a lot harder than it seems. You would think a marathon would be harder because it's an extra 20 miles on top of the 10K. But to be honest with you, that was more relaxed. I mean, I was still running at a pretty considerate distance and pace. And, you know, with that longer distance, it's more taxing on your system. But the thing is, doing that 10K, it's like it's a race against the clock, meaning it's so much shorter that you feel like you have to force it, because if you slow down for a bit, that's just way more people getting ahead of you, because it's so short. You can't just rely on trying to play games with them to where if it's such a long distance, they'll say, dang, I still got a long way to go, I better slow it down. Because, you know, even though it's a race, people are racing each other willingly or unwillingly. So there was people that I kept passing, so I would notice them because I would turn my head back, like I would turn back, and then they would try to like get past me. They would like go faster. So it's like a mind game, because sometimes I would let them, so then they would already use more of their energy getting past me, and then I would tone it down, save a little bit and conserve, and then speed it up. I would speed it up and get past them, which would frustrate them. And then, you know, because who wants a black guy to beat them? It's a joke. But anyway, but yeah, the thing is, they were probably doing mind games with me, making me use my energy to speed up past them. But ultimately, to sum that part up, over 5,000 people, 72nd place, not bad. Extremely tired. I still am getting over this cold. Just ran so many miles. Figured I'd do an update with you guys. Yeah. Other factors were, I ended up buying, I figured I needed new shoes, which I kind of did, but fast forward, I'm actually back to my old pair, well, one of my old pairs, because I went to the store and there was like one more pair of Brooks that were close to my size. I'm a 9.5. I can get away with a 9 for certain cases. My feet will cramp up after a while. But even during the Pittsburgh Marathon, I ran in some Nike Flyknits. They're like the ones where it's kind of like having a glove on your feet with just some laces. It's like all in one. It basically feels like the whole entire part of the material besides the sole and the insole or whatever is like this meshy like material. And my feet, which I didn't know at the time, and actually I just recently found out, your feet does cramp up after an excessive amount of impact. Your feet will swell up. So I figured, well, my feet are hurting, I better get into a size 9.5. But again, I didn't know that it was about the impact or whatever if your feet swells up. I just figured my bones were just getting like more straightened just from basically you're hitting your feet. So it's like working out. You know, if you squat a lot, your body will become arched. You will get shorter. Your spinal cord is having pressure and it's gonna bend. So anyway, yeah. So at a size 10, they were huge, annoying. But I even tried them on. Like, I'm not even the type of person to try on shoes at the store, but I was like, you know what? The race is in like 3 days. And don't even say in the comments, well, you know, you're not supposed to buy shoes right before an event because, you know, it takes time to break them in. Well, those Nikes I had, I bought them like a week before the race and I did just fine. I felt great. So it's not like I was just going to buy the shoes a day beforehand and then don't give it any time. I was still running. I still put a considerable amount of miles in my shoes before doing something like that. Even if it's just like race training, like long distance training day or whatever. I'll make sure my shoes are broken in. So yeah, just many factors. Just being sick, being tired, incompatible shoes. But after all that, I still did it in 37 minutes and 9 seconds, which some people on Runner's World Forum, you guys, whatever, said it was great. It's a great time, especially for my first 10K or whatever, but I was disappointed. My goal time was 35 minutes. Sucks. I'm not going to let this video get too long. So about me, after the race, I feel good. Still out here doing my thing. Back at the gym lifting. I like to keep myself really lean, and I don't want to just be like the ordinary runner who just looks flat everywhere. I like having like some definition, some lean body, abs, whatever. I don't want to be flat. Running is pretty important, but I'm never getting world-class status anyway, so it's just something I'm just doing for my health, fun. It's more of a hobby. It started off as a hobby, just to heal my lungs from all the cigarettes and stuff like that. I am trying to get better, but there's a saying, do whatever it takes to accomplish your dreams, and I'm not doing whatever it takes. I'm not going to drop down 20 or 30 pounds just to shaving minutes, seconds off miles. Sorry. But the Lord is always in my heart, and He's gotten me this far, and it's an amazing thing. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Just wanted to say I'm feeling good. Hopefully you guys are too. Subscribe, no ads. You guys have a blessed and prosperous day. May Jesus bless you. Amen.